Hello from Vancouver South Terminal. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Planet Patrick. In case you were thinking that Vancouver South Terminal was adjacent to the international terminal or even the main domestic terminal here at YVR Vancouver, you'd be sorely mistaken. You've got to take one of these buses right here, which departs between every 30 to 40 minutes from up at the international terminal. And it's a 20-minute drive down here to where some of the smaller airlines operate. I'm taking Pacific Coastal today and heading over to Vancouver Island to the town of Comox.
I tried to take Pacific Coastal's Beechcraft 1900 aircraft last year, and it all went a little bit wrong.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye to Campbell River and head off to Campbell River Airport for a very exciting flight with Pacific Coastal Airlines.
Do you want to check just for full advisory before I drop?
So it's bad news here at Campbell River Airport. Everything cancelled for today. Real dramas here on Planet Patrick.
I was very happy that everything seemed to be more likely to leave on time for this flight. Pacific Coastal staff in the super small terminal were very friendly. They did weigh my luggage and charged me, but in a very friendly way. Fair enough, I suppose.
Quite close to the South Terminal here at Vancouver is this little viewing platform. It's got some helpful information about the original opening of Vancouver Airport, the early years, the war, 50s and 60s, and its massive expansion ever since. It'd be a little bit nicer if it wasn't raining quite so heavily. Okay, let's head back into the terminal and go through security, which didn't look very big.
A few moments later.
I'm the first person to have come through security, and in fact, everybody at security was sort of sitting nicely and quietly, and I thought other people had come through, but in fact they hadn't. But they were so sweet, they let me come on through so I could get some work done ahead of the flight, which is in about 1 hour. There's not much through here. In fact, the coffee shops and everything are closed here in the terminal. There is somewhere for you to get some water, which is nice, and you can watch what's going on outside here. Okay, thank you.
This is my first time on board at Beech 1900D. This one took its first flight on the 1st of February 1992 and has a 1-1 configuration in the cabin.
Now before we get going, just to go over some of the safety features we have aboard. 4 ways next to this aircraft in case of emergency. First one being that main air server door. To operate that one, there's a little silver button at the base of the handle. You just push that in, pull the big silver handle up. Give the door a push, it opens outwards. We also have those 3 emergency exits located along the cabin wall marked by 3 red handles. To operate those doors, just pull the red handle, door inches towards you, just turn on its side, toss that to the wing exit towards the rear of the aircraft. See ya.
I would love to tell you all about the amenities on board, but there was only this air vent which stayed closed when I took my hand away, and a literature pocket. However, I don't think that's the point of Pacific Coastal flights. They get you to smaller airports and places you really want to visit like Vancouver Island at a relatively reasonable price. My full ultimate guide to Pacific Coastal is on my website right now at thisisplanetpatrick.com. very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoyed the flight.
It was wonderful. Noisy, but wonderful. The other bags then will be inside.
They'll be inside carousel too.
Super, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Planet Patrick from here in Comox, Vancouver Island, British Columbia and Canada. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It really would help out, including pushing that button for notifications. If you like live stories on Instagram, why not head over to @ThisIsPlanetPatrick and follow along on TikTok as well with up-to-date TikTok travel stories at This is Planet Patrick. Until the next episode, take care. Bye-bye.